Hey folks, welcome back. Today I've got a little treat for you. We're going to actually be putting some new tuning pegs on one of our Fender Squier Strats. We also may upgrade the string trees, and I don't remember exactly what I ordered, but we'll take a look and let's get into it. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, here's the saddles. Look like they're gonna be a nice little upgrade. This is gonna be our tuning tree. Not sure if I'm gonna use that or not, but there it is. And here are the tuning pegs. So we'll go ahead and open those up, and in a second we'll be seeing the guitar we're going to work on. Alright, and this is the guitar we're going to be installing everything on today. If you've seen other videos, you probably noticed this as the Fender Affinity Strat that I usually use for some of our videos. So let's get started by just loosening these guys up. Should come off fairly easily. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and take each one of these tuning pegs off. As you can see right here, there is a little nut, and actually it's already loose, so I might not even need a socket for this. Okay, that was really easy. So that's really all that was to it. Let's put this nut back, this washer and nut back on there so I don't lose them. So the old ones come off really easy. Probably should have been tightened. Alright, we are back. So all of the old tuning pegs are out, and I've got these new tuning pegs, which are a little bit different. They are made for a Squier, which can have different size holes than a traditional Fender. So when you're buying yours, you're going to want to make sure that they fit a Squier. If you notice these old ones, they've just got these little indents, at least on this model. They go into the back. The new one actually has a hole, and there's going to be a screw that we're going to need to place through the back side to secure that in. Hopefully it lines up possibly with one of the indents that was on there. These are pretty easy to place in. All we're really going to do is just, I already put the washer on top of these little bolts, and we're just going to place it on top and screw each one in. If you guys were wondering, it ended up being a 10 millimeter socket, so you can just use one of those to Alright, I think we're looking in good shape. So one thing we might want to point out here is that these are going to need new holes. You can see where that little indents were from the little, almost like riveted pieces were here, and get that focused here and there. Those actually went here on this old one, and can't show you the other one, but the other one was like right over there. So that's not going to work for these new guys. We're just going to have to put new holes for all of these. These are just going to sit straight just like that. And then that should be nice and secure. It's also got these locking tuners on the back as well. Okay, so I went ahead and pre-drilled some holes. You can see the first screw I already put in. These do strip a bit if you don't have the hole drilled far enough down, but let's say you also want to make sure you don't want to go too far down, or else you might go through the other side. And one thing to note is, even though they are drilled in, you can still see they're a little wobbly. I'm hoping that when we tighten the other side, that's going to fix that. That they'll be nice and secure and there won't be any movement. All right, and that's it for the back side. So let's go ahead and flip this over, tighten the front, and then put some strings. Well, and actually then we're going to go ahead and jump into part two. All right, we're back. We're going to flip this over. I was able to get a different screwdriver that actually had a lot more torque in it. Don't remember which one it was I used. But these are all tight now, so they don't move at all. And on this side, you're going to notice something. Wish I could say I did it on purpose for this video, but I didn't. Right here and right here, I did go through a little bit with a drill, so there are holes that went through, fortunately. So do be careful there. Just going to tighten this up. Sound good. And next step in the process, it's actually going to be to go ahead and add these saddles to the bridge. So I'm going to flip this guitar around. Get these old strings off. So we're going to have to do that through the back, since this is... Now these are pretty easy to get off. There's just one screw in the back here. And then we're going to just take each one of these guys off. Actually, this might work fine. Here we go. This claims no more hand palm injuries, keeps original S-type tone, better sustain, quicker attack, vintage appearance, nickel plated, notched for easier string bending. So that sounds good. Whoa. Great, and they actually give you this little Allen to make the adjustments for the saddle height as well. Perfect. The only thing left was that tree string. Because I've already got 2 on there already, I'm likely just going to leave that. I don't think I need it. And yeah, we're all done here. Let's just install the strings and then... Alright, here's the finished product. Take a look at those saddles. They're looking pretty good. A lot nicer than before. They feel and sound great. Just go up the neck here. Take a closer look. These look great too. You can see those 2 holes that I made that I'm going to have to patch up later. The locking tuners are so much easier to use. Reminds me more like my American Strat, the locking tuners at least. And that's it. Fairly easy install. Just don't drill holes through the headstock like I did. And we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks, guys.